Welcome by a new episode of Teach the Teacher. This time we're back with a second season for the second block of the minor fintech. Um, and yeah, today we have the start of a new episode, and we're starting off with emerging technologies. Uh, First of all, we have an introduction. Then we're going to talk about specific examples of emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and quantum computing. And then we look at the impact on society, and then we have some finishing thoughts and conclusions. The introduction, for the subject, there are a lot of emerging technologies. Think of artificial intelligence, quantum computing, um, blockchain. All of those different uh, technologies have some benefits to society, but is that the whole things? Are there only benefits, or are there maybe also some consequences to these emerging technologies, and what is the impact on society of it? But let's first travel to the first emerging technology. Probably everyone has heard of it: artificial intelligence. It revolutionized the way we process data and make decisions, and able to automate certain aspects and um, certain operations within businesses or our daily life. Such examples as uh, artificial intelligence has improved our life could be in healthcare, which AI-powered diagnostics such as Google DeepMind, detecting, for example, a certain disease, transportation, that AI makes it possible to have autonomous vehicle, and also in agriculture for monitoring, for example, soils. And also in the broader scheme of things, we have that artificial intelligence can monitor certain operations for businesses, and if actually action is required, it can act on it. Then we have the second technology, and that is blockchain, mainly operate in finance, but also more in like supply chain and governance, which makes sure for a decentralized and transparent system to reduce fraud and enhance security and streamlining of transactions, which helps to make it tamper proof and make sure that um, the whole process is transparent and integer, valid. Yeah. So make sure that it's the truth and that they're not being tampered with, so the data is integral. You can see this in financial transactions, but also in the supply chain and also in things like governance, so maybe more secure voting practices. And then we have for the last um, part of the emerging technologies, that is quantum computing. Um, this will probably be a real game changer in terms of like computing power, due to the fact that we switch from a binary real system to a quantum system. Make sure that the computer has way more uh, the ability to process things on a much deeper level, which help, for example, improving cryptography, making sure that, for example, uh, encryption keys are way more secure and also way deeper. Um, Drugs discovery, in the sense that with the computing power, it can help develop new drugs and also can modulate way heavier uh, simulations for things like climate. All of these emerging technologies are great because they have huge potential, especially artificial intelligence, both in the business realm but also in personal life. Blockchain for your more securely measures, finance, governance, and supply chains also for businesses, and then also the quantum computing, which probably will change the way computers work. And that's all fun and all, but there, with the pros for other myself, there are also some cons. For example, what has these kind of emerging technologies impact on our ethical norms and privacy concerns, especially with artificial intelligence? How do you make sure that the data it consumes and operates on there is actually provided by the user in a non violating way. Economic inequalities, people that have access to these kinds of new technologies will probably get ahead way more in life than people that cannot. So education will play a role in it, and also how to be able to properly use those techniques. And probably not everybody will have access, especially in the beginning. So how will you handle such an divide, both economically but also maybe domestically? And also the access, which plays a role in the economic one, the access to it. We already see it now with like the transition to a more digital society, with like apps for banking and all like that, stuff like that. What about the older people already, but maybe also for my generation, how is it possible for us to keep up with the new technology? Or will also our generation will lag behind at some point and will become part of the divide between those who can learn it to use it and those who cannot? And how do we help the people that cannot and also thrive in this new society with almost boundless possibilities? Um, and it also brings more to the more thought aspect of the thing, that in a certain way all those emerging technologies are amazing and they have huge pros, such as more computer power, more the ability to automate more, but also to make it more securely. Uh, but what is the impact of those emerging technologies for those who cannot use it? How do we handle the divide, and how do we make sure that nobody get left behind because of their gap in knowledge? Maybe some food for thought. Maybe you can dismiss it. At least this is for now the first episode of Teach the Teacher Season 2 Emerging Technologies. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.